Hey guys, Gaddock Teeg here, and this is the SWTOR Weekly Digest for June 21st, 2013. There was a ton of news released this week, and I've got a contest to tease, so let's cut the chatter and check out the Gold Post summary. Bruce McLean made a lengthy post on Wednesday, laying out some more information about the summer of SWTOR. Notable updates include the official announcement of the new Bounty Hunter Contract Week event, and a wording change from the very ambiguous, significant graphical upgrades to the only slightly less ambiguous, game-wide color vibrancy improvement. The graphical improvements change is a little bit of a letdown, especially to players hoping that the graphical improvements would include optimizations to make the game run smoother. I'm guessing the vibrancy improvements will brighten up much of the game to look more in line with the color dyes, which have crazy gamma values. The Bounty Contracts Week event was first teased from last week's Community Cantina, where attendees were given flash drives filled with information pertaining to the new event. The images you see here are a few of the goodies that were on those flash drives, and come courtesy of the great people over at Tour Wars. Other information confirmed by this post was the fact that the event will have an associated reputation that is new, and will be available to players of all levels from level 15 to 55, so I guess it's not really all levels. Finally, Bruce gave a very early glimpse of the world of Patch 2.4. First, the bad news. Patch 2.4 is being targeted for an October release, which is a huge blow to my theory that BioWare is just biding time during the summer, and are waiting until fall to release something really nice. Waiting that extra month to release an Uber patch could be a big sore spot when trying to capture the attention of the college gamer looking to get back into MMOs in this fall. Now that the bad news is out of the way, what do we have to look forward to? We have 3 hints: Oricon, Warzone Arena, and Dreadmasters. From most obvious to least, Dreadmasters is almost certainly a hint at a new operation, one that will likely pit players against the game's main endgame antagonist up to this point for one final time. Next are Warzone Arenas, which, contrary to what many people are speculating, I do not think is referring to small-scale 2v2 or 3v3 deathmatches. I think it will be BioWare's name for their solo ranked system. And finally, I have no idea what Oricon could mean. Wikipedia says that it's the home of Darth Vidus, a random character from a single Wizards of the Coast thing. Seems like a rather odd choice for a planet, but I'm going to take a wild guess and say that we could be getting some kind of free story content on this planet. What do you think Oricon can mean? Also discussed in the Summer of SWTOR post, but not necessarily as something new, was the fact that patch 2.3 will have new flashpoints. There was rampant speculation going on in the forums about these flashpoints, prompting Eric Musco to respond. He confirms that flashpoints is plural on purpose, and that they will not be further difficulty upgrades of the existing hard modes. He also assures players that there will be no additional charge for these new flashpoints, as they are part of the content release cycle. Bugfix patch 2.2.0a also dropped Wednesday, decreasing the vendor value of pre-release crystals and changing a few rewards given for turning in the encrypted data cubes. While these may seem like strange changes, Eric Musco made this post stating that there was borderline exploitative possibilities resulting from the credit booms and unbound experience boosts being available as rewards. Not really breaking news, but I found it pretty interesting to talk about. I'm gonna say this one more time, and hope for the love of all that is good, that it will be the last. BioWare says server transfers are coming Tuesday in patch 2.2.1. Let's hope it stays that way. In a few follow-up posts Thursday, the Golds added a few more changes we can expect in 2.2.1. First off, players who had their achievements and/or titles borked in the APAC transfers should have everything restored to their proper state on Tuesday. This is a positive sign for server transfers being ready to go live. Another fix going live with 2.2.1 will ensure companions properly respawn when players dismount while in a group. This is a minor change, but one I've definitely experienced for myself, and I'm glad to see it being fixed. Finally, 2 big fixes are coming with the bolster system. 1. The expertise cap will be correctly set at 2018 up from 2013, which was caused by a rounding error in the system. And 2. Craft and mid-level gear will properly be recognized by the bolster system, and will not give players improper advantages in PvP. I'm not going to go on another bolster rant, but the more they tweak and fix the system, the better I feel about it being there. If BioWare had released it and said tough cookies to players, then that would have been a big issue. One final bit of news, don't forget that this weekend starts the first of 3 double XP weekends. If you're watching this, it should already be live, so go ahead and start up your client as you finish this video. And now for the big news. I will be running a very special double XP event to celebrate the Summer of SWTOR kicking into high gear with double XP weekends. First, I have over 100 major experience boosts that I will be giving out free of charge to anyone starting a character on the Prophecy of the 5 server on Saturday. So if you're thinking about rolling an alt or getting a friend into the game, there's no better time than now. Now, I'll only give out these experience boosts to those who come and find me in person, so keep an eye out. I won't be in insane places, so it will be pretty easy to find me if you look around. If you don't feel like playing hide and seek though, that's fine. I will be tweeting out my exact locations all day Saturday, on Twitter @GTeeg. Find me, give me a /wave, and boom, free XP boosts, and I'll even throw in a few credits to sweeten the deal. And that's not all. For those of you who are not interested in starting a new character, have no fear. I will also be holding 2 contests this weekend, with some fabulous Cartel Market prizes. I'll post another video sometime tonight or tomorrow, detailing the exact rules of the contest, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the video. Hint hint, it might involve YouTube. And if you happen to be already following me on Twitter to find out where I'm stationed on Saturday, you might also have an edge. Do I have your attention yet? Good. And one more thing. On my podcast this week, I'll have an exclusive interview with a few members of the guild Drop It Like It's Hot. You know the guys who world first did the Dread Guards? It should be a good one. That's all the headlines from this week. As always, if you like what you've seen, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any SWTOR video coverage. Until next week, this is Gaddock Teeg signing off.